Hello and welcome to Intro to C. I'm Bill. In today's episode, we're going to learn about declarations again. Well, I covered earlier, we can declare a variable by specifying its type, its name, and then we can also assign it as well. So when we declare it, we say int x semicolon to end that statement. And again, I didn't specify that we actually must declare a variable before we can use it. So I can't just go right in x equals 3, y equals 2, and then go int, because these haven't been declared yet, because C kind of reads from top to bottom. So we first need to declare x and y before we can use them. The second thing as well is, you may have noticed I've wrote int x then int y. So every time I write a variable like int x, int y, int z, int w, ignoring their assignments here, this could become troublesome, and because you're writing each line on a separate line. This is can be convenient because you might be wanting to write a comment on the end. This is blah. That was bleh, and so on and so forth. So you can write a comment on each line if you wanted to. But sometimes you just want to write all the variables at once. So if you want to write more than one variable on the same line but of the same type, you can do this by just writing, I'm going to write them down here, like int a, comma, b, c, d. So that means I've now declared 4 variables that are integers called a, b, c, and d. Very simple. Yeah, works a charm. Now, it's up to you which style you prefer, but my main point is make it clear on why you're doing it. If this makes more sense in the context, then do that. If this is just easier because you don't like wasting vertical space, then do that. So as before, we can assign variables to them as well on the same line. You don't have to do it on a separate line. You can do the same thing here. So if I want to assign them a variable, initialize them, I can do like a equals 2, b equals 6, c equals 2, and d equals minus 87. You can do that. Now, if you didn't assign it like this, that means now A is assigned, C is assigned, and D is assigned, but B isn't assigned. So it means it has some random value, in a sense. And again, if we did that as well. So these assignments only work on the variable it's actually been assigned to. Yeah? Good. If we wanted to assign them all at once, the same variable, we could just go, here's the variables, and then go A equals B, which equals C equals D, which is equal to 87. So reading from right to left, as we have to do in C, that means 87 gets assigned to D, perfect. Then D gets assigned to C, which is 87. Then C gets assigned to B, then assigned to A. Very bit confusing, and sometimes that is quite useful as well if you just want to assign the same value to all the same types. So thank you for watching, and this is actually the end of this series. This is the basics of C. You can do a lot now with all the stuff. You've got declaring of variables, and you can do all your basic arithmetic as well. So thank you for watching, and the next video will be the homework, where I'll be giving some basic problems that you can solve and such, and again, it's completely optional. So please watch that if you want to have yourself some challenges. So thank you for watching, and have fun programming.